What's up everybody, Stella here with your fix of gaming news. Today we're taking a look back at some of the more ridiculous reports of the year in the world of video games. From EA once again riling up gamers, new advances in what can run a 30-year-old PC game, and a squirrel with a gun. Yup, you heard me right. And a holiday message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, presented by NHTSA. Let's get to it. Electronic Arts has a long and rocky history of upsetting gamers. Whether it's closing studios, launching games riddled with technical problems, or nickel and diming players with predatory microtransactions, EA's had so many controversies that there's a Wikipedia page for the company itself, and then an entire separate page dedicated to the stuff it's done to piss people off. This year, EA pissed everyone off with a single tweet. Trying to jump on the bandwagon of a meme that was making the rounds, the official account fired off, "They're a 10, but they only like playing single-player games." Maybe this was an attempt to suggest this hypothetical attractive person didn't want a company, but it came across as a slight against single-player games, and surprise, a lot of people still enjoy those. Gamers, games media, and game developers all proceeded to dogpile the tweet, and while there were plenty of great clapbacks, like this one suggesting EA wasn't exactly the leading expert on 10s, arguably the most brutal was a single facepalm emoji from none other than Vince Zampella, head of Respawn Entertainment, the studio behind the critically acclaimed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. You know, the single-player game published by EA. Whoever was running the account eventually backpedaled and posted a retraction, but still, the next time you feel embarrassed about anything, hey, at least you didn't post that tweet. One event that regularly goes viral for more positive reasons is when someone gets the original Doom running on something that wasn't made to run Doom. Programmers, hackers, modders, mad scientists, necromancers, and the like have been doing this for years, and 2022 had some noteworthy advances. After one DIYer designed a miniaturized computer and display that could fit inside a single Lego brick, which is impressive on its own, another modder took it upon himself to get id's classic shooter on it. Maybe a little hard to see, but hey, it works. Meanwhile, another programmer got Doom running in Notepad, like the basic Windows text editor, which is basically ASCII art from hell. Still, it runs at 60 FPS. This was actually inspired by a mod for Doom on PC that replaces the pixels with text characters, though it's a little easier to see when it's in color. Hey, you know what else can run Doom? Doom. A hacker figured out how to get the full game running on a wall within another instance of the full game. So yeah, Doomception. That might not seem quite as impressive as, say, Doom on a pregnancy test, but it still took some arcane dark magic to make that happen. If you're a fan of seeing Doom running on everything from McDonald's kiosks to smart fridges, you'll probably get a kick out of the r/itrunsdoom subreddit. While we're on the subject of things doing stuff they're not supposed to, and video games where you shoot stuff, well, there's an indie game in the works called Squirrel with a Gun. That's it. That's the story. Okay, well, there's a little bit more. Indie dev Dan de Etremont released some early footage of this game wherein an ordinary gray squirrel wields ordinary, i.e. human-sized, firearms. It's running in Unreal 5, so in addition to it being hilarious, it also looks gorgeous. The game's clearly early in development, but following the success of other wacky animal games like Goat Simulator and Untitled Goose Game, it wouldn't be surprising to see this as a full-fledged game at some point. It's just like that Cyndi Lauper song, you know, squirrels just wanna have gun. The new year is just around the corner, and I, for one, am looking forward to ringing in the new year with my favorite people and finishing up some of my favorite games of the year. Whether you're going on an adventure in space with charismatic talking weapons, or teaming up with your favorite superheroes for card-based combat, please be safe when celebrating this holiday season. Always make a plan for a safe ride home for you or anyone that could be drug impaired to avoid a DUI, the possibility of a crash, or worse, killing someone. If you see someone about to drive while under the influence of marijuana, take their keys away and help them get a safe ride home. Plan ahead and designate a driver or use a rideshare service to get home safely. So have fun, stay safe, and remember, drive high, get a DUI. Anyway, there's your fix for Tuesday, December 27th. I'm Stella Chung. What was your favorite goofy, wacky, silly, or otherwise not serious piece of video game news? Let me know in the comments. And of course, for all of your heavily armored rodent news, keep it right here on IGN.